The fascinating story of the Fox sisters, America's most famous spiritualist mediums. 3 sisters hit the paranormal world hard in the 19th century America. They claimed to speak with the dead and became famous. They hung out with celebrities. And they were frauds. This is their shocking story. The Fox sisters, Margaret, Leah and Kate, were born in New York to a family of 6 children. Their mother was a devoted spiritualist who believed that communication with the dead was possible. She instilled this belief in her daughters from an early age. Meanwhile, their father was a farmer and worked hard to provide for his large family. The Fox family moved to Arcadia in 1848 when they were young children. It was here that they began experiencing strange occurrences such as hearing rapping noises and seeing apparitions. The family relocated to a modest home in Hydesville around 1848. Shortly after their move, strange noises began to be heard at night. The rapping or knocking noises seemed to originate from the house's floors and walls. After hearing these mysterious sounds, the Fox sisters asserted that it was a ghost making them, and they decided to converse with it by asking questions and receiving responses in the form of raps. This continued for some time until word spread about what had happened at their home. In addition to raps and knocks which they used as a way to communicate with the dead, they also claimed that messages from ghosts came through automatic writing. This was a form of communication where the sisters would supposedly be able to hear voices telling them what to write down on paper, or else simply have words appear in their minds that they would then put on paper. The Fox sisters' reputation grew quickly in their local community as news of their alleged ability to commune with the dead began to spread. To demonstrate this skill, they would hold public events attended by large crowds. People from across the nation flocked to these events, eager to witness firsthand the sisters conversing with spirits, and soon enough the Fox sisters were recognized all over America for their supernatural capabilities. The influx of visitors who traveled great distances only served to solidify the Fox sisters' fame and notoriety even further. The Fox sisters' newfound fame led to invitations from all over the world, and they began traveling extensively. They became known as the Rochester Knockers after a mysterious knocking sound that was heard during their seances in Rochester, New York. During their travels, the sisters held seances for large groups of people and claimed to communicate with spirits from beyond the grave. The events were covered by newspapers and journals across Europe and America, who praised them for their spiritualist abilities. As a result of this widespread coverage, the Fox sisters became superstars in both Europe and America's spiritualist communities. The Fox sisters quickly became famous for their ability to conduct seances, and they attracted the attention of many famous people. Horace Greeley was a prominent newspaper editor at the time who had created the New York Tribune. He was an outspoken supporter of spiritualism, so it is unsurprising that he would be interested in the sisters' work. He attended several of their seances and wrote about them in his newspaper, helping to spread awareness of spiritualism across America. His endorsement helped legitimize the Fox sisters as reliable spiritualist mediums and made them into celebrities within the movement. James Fenimore Cooper, best known for his novel The Last of the Mohicans, was an avid admirer of the Fox sisters and a firm believer in their potential. Cooper believed that there was something special about them, and he became part of a long list of people who sought out their services over time. Although there is no evidence that the Fox sisters ever met President Lincoln, it is said that he did attend a seance in the White House with another medium, Nettie Colburn Maynard. William Lloyd Garrison was a well-known abolitionist who had become nationally famous for his strong stance against slavery. He attended the seance hosted by the Fox sisters in Boston and found their powers of communicating with spirits extremely impressive. This visit to the seance made him believe that they indeed had supernatural abilities, as he wrote about it in his newspaper The Liberator soon after. The man who invented Sherlock Holmes, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, was a fervent spiritualist who later wrote about the Fox sisters. Other prominent mediums active during this period included Daniel Dunglass Home, Emma Hardinge Britten, and Andrew Jackson Davis. Home was particularly famous for his alleged ability to levitate off the ground while in trance-like states. He also claimed that he could read minds without being present in a room with an individual, something which has been widely disputed by critics of spiritualism over the years but nonetheless remains impressive if true. Britten is remembered for her lectures on spirit communication and key role in establishing early spiritual organizations such as National Spiritualists Association of Great Britain, and SAG. Lastly, Davis was renowned for writing The Principles of Nature, her Divine Revelations, one of the most influential books on modern-day spirituality published between 1847 to 1850. The Fox sisters were well liked by many people in the spiritualist community, but there was a great deal of debate surrounding their skills. Several skeptics believed that the sisters were liars and that they themselves were making the mysterious raps and knocks heard during seances. Others saw them as genuine mediums who had been blessed with a supernatural gift from God, communicating with spirits of the dead. Some even thought they possessed special powers such as clairvoyance, telekinesis, or other psychic abilities. Margaret confessed it was all a lie. The admission that the raps and knocks had been a ruse resulted in mass disbelief, with many people upset they had been deceived. The scandalous statement made it clear to everyone that these noises were not supernatural in origin, but rather created by the Fox sisters using everyday techniques like cracking their toes. This marked a turning point for the debate surrounding their accomplishments as spiritualist mediums. It was now widely accepted that their abilities were fraudulent and not genuine. Despite this initial admission of guilt, Margaret eventually changed her mind about what she said earlier. She indicated uncertainty over whether or not the noises truly came from an external source after all. Following the confession of their trickery, Margaret and Leah's lives took very different paths. Margaret became an outspoken critic of spiritualism and harshly criticized it. On the other hand, Leah continued to conduct seances in London where she claimed to speak with the dead. The youngest sister, Kate, battled alcoholism and passed away in abject poverty in 1892. The sisters' legacy persisted despite their confession. Due to their gifts, spiritualism has been more widely accepted, and many individuals have turned to mediumship as a result of their influence. The Fox sisters continue to amaze and interest people all around the world, and they are remembered as significant personalities in the history of spiritualism. The sisters' popularity has endured throughout the ages due to their unique abilities that some say defied scientific reasoning. Today, people continue to be inspired by their legacy, and it can be seen in various books about them or movies based on their story. Additionally, television shows such as Ghost Adventures and Most Haunted have been made possible partly because of the influence of the Fox sisters' work. Even Ouija boards owe part of their popularity to these three sisters, since many believe that they were instrumental in introducing spirit boards into popular culture during their lifetime. It is clear then that although almost 2 centuries have passed since those fateful events occurred at Hydesville, New York, we are still captivated by the incredible tale of America's most infamous spiritualists, the Fox sisters. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to Connect Paranormal. This will allow us to make more videos. Thanks for watching.